I would intro, but that's not my job. Can you focus here? I will slap that shit right on the ground.
On Shisho videos. Let me put it up here. Just to let everybody know I've doubled down, you know, double fisting on the liquids here. Neither here nor there. Today, welcome back to Shisho videos.
Hi.
I'm your chocolate host, Britany. Okay? Some like chocolate better than vanilla.
Did you happen to watch the one I edited last night? Because when you said your chocolate host, I put an arrow and pointed it to me. I'm doing it again. I thought it was so funny when I was doing it.
I can't tell by the way.
Oh man, I love being in charge of editing. It's first of all, it's a lot of work, but then I get to do some sweet stuff like that. It's real funny. It was like your chocolate host. Ding, ding. And you didn't even know. I thought you knew. That's why you said it. We're out here.
Back to me. I'm your chocolate host, Britany. Some would say chocolate is the better.
Who would say that?
You would
I
say that.
actually would definitely say that. Unless it's over a cobbler. You can't put chocolate ice cream on a cobbler. What if it was like a peanut butter cobbler now?
Have you ever heard of a peanut butter cobbler?
No, but maybe we should.
Invent a peanut butter cobbler?
Yes.
I feel like that's a lot of peanut butter.
That's why you put the chocolate.
But I feel like peanut butter pie is a lot of pie.
I love peanut butter. You know I love pie.
Back to me.
Listen, if you haven't done so already, folks, please subscribe to our channel, okay?
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
The world is opening up, or has opened up, as of June 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Papa DeWine has told us we can go without a mask, though I still take mine into the store.
You know, Miles was very nervous when we went to Meijer. He wanted to take it in with him, which he did. And you know, it says if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear one. So I am not vaccinated, so I wore my mask. But I told Miles, because he's a kid, you don't have to wear it. That's fine. And so he put it in his pocket. When we got in, he was like, there's a lot of people in here. Like, put his mask on anyways. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing.
Cautious. You know, he's not throwing cautious into the
But there's a lot of kids at school and that he was like, no mask. Kids don't make sense.
Adults don't make sense.
This world don't make sense. You know what does make sense? Strippers and cocaine.
Well, that is one of my life mottos. Live fast, die last, strippers, cocaine. Okay.
Is it a semicolon in the middle? Or is it a period? Is it like
I
two
think they go together. It's like
there has to be a comma at least.
I don't know. You know, that's part of
That's
living
a
fast.
run-on sentence if
It's part of living fast, you know.
All right, folks. We gotta talk about a topic.
Today's topic actually came to us from one of our fans, okay? We discussed this the other day at baseball.
We did.
Our fan has informed us that her husband doesn't think that quickies count.
That is a damn lie.
Do quickies count?
Yes.
I prefer
Yes.
all of my sexual encounters to be quickies.
At this point in the game,
Unless
absolutely.
I'm getting some, I don't even know if I even want long strange.
You do want long strange. Let's be honest. If you're getting strange and it's short strange, you've done something wrong. Okay,
Sure.
you haven't done the checks and balances first. Okay. Anyways, side note from that, they definitely count. If I gotta put in an ounce of effort, okay, and
13%.
you know what? Exactly. If our encounter is more than 13% of my physical activity for the day, we've probably done too much. Right?
How many minutes do you think 13% of physical activity would run you? About 10 minutes?
Yeah. I feel like because it doesn't start counting until your heart rate gets up, right? So it doesn't log as physical. So in the beginning, you know, when everything's like starting out and you're just getting into
Things
the flow,
are
like, yeah, the first, yes. Those first few minutes, like those aren't counting. So it's really like 10 minutes plus that lead up time, if you will. Okay. And then there's the come down.
I don't even know. She's like a 16-year-old boy.
But I mean, who has time for so what counts? What's the minimum requirement to count?
I don't know. I'd like to ask her husband, excuse me, sir.
You know who you are. But
Excuse me, sir. Please tell me, is there a time limit in which it starts to count? Is it like after 12 minutes of physical labor, then it starts to count. And after 12 minutes, I'm not really sure what we're doing at that point.
And who's doing something wrong? And if it's less than 10 minutes, is that my fault or is that your fault? Because I could go all day. I just choose not to.
I cannot go all day. I'm going to put that out there.
I just choose not to. I just go ahead and tap it, you know, like.
Because at a certain point, things start to get a little uncomfortable down there. Okay, unless we've got a vat of the lubricante.
Oh, I thought you were saying vacuum.
Oh my God.
Vat. Got it.
Of the lubricante, then I can't go all day.
You know, I feel like, first of all, like you do have a vat of lube next to your, I mean,
I wish I did, because that would imply that I'm getting some frequent activity in which it all would count, apparently, because if I need a vat.
You're right. You're right. You know what? I'm going to go with you on this one. I also can't go all day. I'm going to tap out.
No.
I retract my statement.
Do I believe that the male does in this instance?
It's his fault that it was only 10 minutes. His timing
controls the rest of our...
Listen, you can get a boner from the wind. I have heard, this is a thing, a wind boner, okay? That's not the wind's fault. That's your fault. Like I'm going to need this husband to take some accountability over here, okay? Quickies count.
I think if you have to get out of your bed after you're done
to clean up,
it counts.
It definitely counts. And if you're not getting out of bed to clean up, I'm concerned about your vaginal health.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a UTI. That's a yeaster in your keister.
We are too old, and it is hot out here now. Okay. No one likes the egg yolk. Okay?
I don't feel like you've made good decisions. Not in your life.
Ugh.
I'm not in your life.
She asked, like, I feel like he was trying to gaslight her, you know, like trying to make her believe that quickies didn't count. Luckily, she does not believe that. Quickies definitely count, right?
It all counts. If it's sex, it counts.
Ooh, what kind of sex, though? Any kind of sex?
Oral sex.
What about a dry hump? Remember when we were young and we used, not each other, we didn't, I wish, but not each other. But remember when you were like young and you were just starting to like experiment and like dry humping was the thing?
First of all, I don't ever like people to be that close to my face.
It just it like
chafage.
Oh my God.
All the things.
You know, I always say I want to be young again, but there's really a sweet spot. That's too young.
I think 21 is the precipice of my. That's as far back as I would go. I would not be 16 again. I would not be in high school again. I would not. There's a lot of things I would not do again if I were young.
I think I'd still be a virgin.
Remember you had those girls that you went to school with that were doing oral stuff and claiming that they were virgins?
Yes, they were also doing anal stuff and they were saying that didn't count.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
Let me tell you right now, if a quickie counts, anal definitely counts, okay? Giving blowies, that counts 2 times. If I am doing all the work and said young man or old man is doing no work, that is 2 for me, okay? That's a month. We're good for a month. Solid.
I just feel like those are the type of people that I'm worried about in this world, okay?
Which ones?
The people who don't think that oral or anal sex or quickies are
I was just
considered
gonna say those are all sex
categories.
All the things sex. You know what? Sex education. That's why we're gonna focus on this. Okay, there are some gaps in learning. If you if you really think that sticking to anal, see what I did there?
I gotta go. It's about that time.
Lets you keep your virginity. You're wrong. In fact, you're doing more than the non-virgins out here, okay?
Yes.
And I don't know why you want to keep doing it. I'm concerned.
Exactly. I'm worried.
Me too.
I'm literally worried.
What if Brooklyn says some shit like that to you?
No, I feel like luckily she has a well-rounded mother.
Do you, who? Brooklyn?
Yes. not unlike myself.
Your daughter or Kenya Moore's Brooklyn?
My daughter has a well-rounded mother. And you know, Caleb is coming on our show to discuss sex education.
I have questions.
So I'll be able to verse her in whatever she needs, okay? What if she turns out to be a lady-loving lady? I'll be able to pull that drawer of information out and be like, this is what I know about lady-loving ladies.
I know a lot. I'll go ahead and educate for you.
No, that's what I'm, no thank you.
For the record, again, folks, in case you missed, quickies count.
Quickies count.
For sure they count.
They
Not only
are
do they
sex.
count, but a quickie is in fact your fault, husband. I did nothing. Why? Don't blame me for being so good at my craft, okay?
Okay.
Exactly. Anal definitely counts.
That should
okay?
count times two too.
I agree. It does. It definitely.
That's special occasions
definitely
only.
does. Blowies count. It all counts.
Check, check, check.
It all counts.
Okay.
Okay, give us credit where credit is due, especially us ladies out here with children and jobs and gardens.
Children
and
that
sports
can wake
and
up in the
cleaning.
middle of the night and say, Mommy, Daddy, what are you doing? Or start crying in the middle of the night and you got to get up.
Remember when Miles saw me and Chris Taylor playing that game?
I do remember that.
Has that ever happened to anyone else?
I'm sure it's happened to...
I wish it happened to you.
No. One time I heard feet in the hallway and I was like...
Played dead.
I had to...
Went limp?
Uh-huh.
Did he go limp? Get it? Once a day. Oh my god, I'm killing it today.
You're killing
Must
me.
be the sunshine. That's it.
And
It all
that-
counts.
And all that physical activity you did today.
Yes.
You missed a good workout, is all I'll tell you.
You know, I'm sorry. Blame Chris Taylor for that. We did bang in the middle of the afternoon the other day, and that definitely counted.
That definitely counts. First of all, if you gotta bang and then go to work,
Oh my god.
I feel like you've done something wrong in your life.
People like to wake up and bang. You like to do that.
I'm awake and bang, you know.
So then you go to work after you bang?
But this is the thing, it's almost like an exercise. You get dressed, you get, you get washed up, you go into the shower. Because I don't like to get
So
in
you're
bed.
just getting your endorphins running is what you're doing.
I don't like to get in bed and then have to get out of bed to get washed up to go back to bed. I feel like that's just a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of water. You know, I'm conservative.
And when you
Say
put on
water.
jammy shorts, like I'll get my jammies to be comfortable, and then if they get all wet or whatever, I'm pissed. Like these are the jammies I picked out to wear.
You gotta change.
Now it's more laundry.
Yes.
I don't even like that.
Yeah, you gotta change, and it's just wildly uncomfortable. But if you bang before you get out of bed, right, then you can get right in the shower.
You also wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. You blame Jerry for that, okay? Jerry has
Blame
blessed.
Jerry for the wake and bang.
You blame Jerry for my ability to wake up at freakish. He wakes up at like 3 a.m. some days.
That's awful.
Him and Debbie both.
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
Okay.
Maybe they wake and bang.
They probably do.
I bet they do.
Uh,
I don't know. Their house is pretty small though. They probably can't find a room to do it in.
I don't like you.
I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. Anyways, folks, quickies count, anal counts, blowies
It all
count.
counts.
Okay.
Remember when that nurse told, the real life nurse, Erin,
Okay.
told us that she had a young couple that came in and the girl thought the baby was born through her butthole.
She did. She was pregnant.
Yes.
Having a baby.
Yes.
And she thought it was.
Gonna come out her
The
butthole.
poop chute.
Yeah, not her vagina, her butthole. But she was literally in labor, telling the nurse.
She
that-
thought she couldn't get pregnant from anal. I feel like that's that caliber of human.
So I feel
And
like,
they're out here.
God, we're about to bless these people with so much information. Maybe we,
We do
should
that
do
every
it
day.
Aye,
That's our
true.
life.
That's our life.
Maybe that's our calling, is to educate the masses.
This is what I'm thinking. Maybe we should do a 2-parter
Okay?
about sex education, because I feel like this is gonna run on and we're just gonna have a conversation about sex education. Just educating the masses.
So we should have a conversation, and then we should really put shine the light on some common misconceptions.
I feel like there's, in sex education class, if you had it, which some people didn't even have it, then you only know about a few
You know what you don't learn in sex education? That quickies can count.
Apparently, you think that anal is not considered sex.
Or lingus. The lingus part, the alingus part actually means sex.
Yes, yeah.
So you could say fingerlingus.
So apparently, a lot of people didn't know about the condoms. We are literally here to educate the masses.
We are. You're right. You know what you guys are here to do? Subscribe. Okay? Cindy, Jean, that bell. Send all your friends. Okay? We're trying to do something.
It's sex education time.
We're
trying to get you guys.
Get them on here. Get them
mindset.
ready. Get them jazzed. This is like some titties. Foreplay. You can't get pregnant from this.
From foreplay?
No. Or from dry humping.
Spooning leads to forking.
That's accurate.
Okay.
Some knowledge from Cindy G.
Buzz
Driving is drunk driving also.
That is accurate.
Bye, guys.
Bye.